Right guys, just a quick video to basically show you how to get more groove out of your low end in your techno tracks. Um, I've been doing a lot of research lately into all this sort of thing because I feel like I was at a point of making music where I'd have hats flying off here, there and everywhere, delays and stuff like that, but just something wasn't sitting right with me, and I found that it was just there was too much static in the low end. It's an important part of the track. A lot of it's sub frequencies, so it's all about feeling. So, it's like a subconscious thing, really. You don't listen out for it, but you know it's there, and there's a groove to it. And a lot of my old stuff, I didn't really focus well. Back in the day, I'd just grab a bloody sample of a kick and a rumble and work off that. But more about sculpting now. And I think if you get your low end groove right, you're sort of onto a winner. At least more so than if you don't. So basically, what I'm gonna do, basically I'll explain. So I'm gonna get a kick and a rumble, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a hat on top of it, and hopefully, it sounds good, more so than just this static kick and rumble. Because obviously in a techno track you have your that is ongoing, so you've got to have some sort of interest there, some sort of movement, some sort of variation, and even if the hat is untouched, if you've got a decent groove underneath in your sub frequencies, that can make it feel like that hat, that is moving, things are moving around, even if they're not. It's a movement thing. So I've got a kick, a nice strong kick that I made on the Digitone. So it's an FM kick. So I'm just going to put that on the 4 steps. Let's give ourselves 4 pages. So that should be on every page. And then what I'm going to do, obviously, I'm going to give myself a couple of ghost notes in the sequence. So instead of boom, 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 boom constantly, we're going to get a little ghost note which is going to carry the song a little bit better. So I'm going to put one ghost note on this second page here. So ghost note basically is the same kick, but I'm taking it right down. The amplitude, the volume is going to be around 26. So I'm going to put one here. So instead of that boom, 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 it's now going to be boom, 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 boom. And although you barely hear it because the volume is so low, it's there, it helps, it keeps the groove going. You hear that? Now we speed it up, give it 134. So yeah, it's that's again, it's all about that variation, isn't it? And keeping that groove going. I mean, what you could do is you could copy. You could have that one there. You could have one on the first step even, here, and then you could have one on your third step, and then just change the probability. So the probability of this one triggering is going to be, you don't want them triggering every time because it's a bit too much. So we'll have 67%. So so it's ever changing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a kick on this one here. So already we've got more groove than what we would have. Going to give it 54% swing, always give it a little bit. And then what we're just going to do here is we're going to copy the track sound. I'm going to put it on the second one. I'm going to make our rumble. So I'll kick on both tracks. We want to be on this track. I'm going to fill them all. And then we are going to... That's what you should get if you've done it right. but obviously that's not right. So we take the filter down on that rumble, take it to about there for now. I'm going to try and find the nice bassy tail of the kick. So there it is. Amplitude, play with that, you know, want a bit of attack for this rumble. And then it is, you know, that's, you know, we're up and running. So for the groove and the movement and stuff like that, we want to go to the filter. We'll have steps 1, steps 5, step 9, step 13 pretty high, and then we're going to take these down. Doesn't really matter where, again, it's a groove thing, you know, it's a feeling, and you can just play with them, put them where you want, it really doesn't matter. Listen to it, sounds cack, you're moving around again. I'm not going to play with them too much, just for the sake, it's just a quick video. So you're going to take them down, and we're going to paste that, and we're going to bring the filter envelope up a little bit, give it that little bit of aggression. Now we should have a nice little bit of movement there. One of them is too low, so we'll find out which one that is. $37, $24. Around here does become a little bit too low, so we'll move them up, try again. As you can hear, there's a nice little groove there, it's a solid groove. We'll add a hat. Just a subtle little hat, and that should have lovely movement now. I don't like that hat, I'll take the amplitude down, just want a subtle one. You know, I'm not going to go too much into it, but you know, you could play with the velocity on your hats. Yeah, and then have them different velocities. Oh, we've lost our hats there. But yeah, you get it. It's giving it groove, it's giving it movement. Yeah, so thanks guys.